Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston Station, we are ready for the event.
MBRSC, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is MBRSC. How do you hear me?
MBRSC Station, I got you loud and clear.
سلطان، نحن اليوم في جامعة محمد بن راشد للطب والعلوم الصحية مع مجموعة من الخبراء والعلماء والأطباء والطلبة والجميع متحمسين اليوم.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أخوي سعود، وسلامي للجميع كذلك. سعيد بوجودي معاكم اليوم ومتحمس لسماع أسئلتكم، وإن شاء الله نكون مصدر فائدة في هذا اللقاء اليوم.
شكرا سلطان، والحين بنبدأ مع أول سؤال والكلمة الافتتاحية.
سلطان السلام عليكم. معك أخوك علوي الشيخ علي من الجامعة.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الكل هني فخور بك سلطان ويتطلع للأسئلة. Looking forward to the questions. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. We understand you have a very busy schedule.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's a great pleasure to be meeting with you this time from space. I had the honor to be present physically in MBRU, and today it's a great honor to be talking with such elite experts in the medicine field. So hopefully we can answer some good questions in this session today.
السلام عليكم أخوي سلطان. معك الدكتور حسين الرند، وكيل وزارة الصحة المساعد لقطاع الصحة العامة. بالبداية أنقل إليك تحيات معالي عبد الرحمن العويس وزير الصحة ووقاية المجتمع، اللي كان يرغب في الحضور لولا ارتباطه المسبق في هذا عنده. وأنقل إليك تحيات جميع العاملين في وزارة الصحة والهيئات الصحية والعاملين في الصفوف الأمامية من الأطباء والفنيين. هذا يشرفنا اليوم ان احنا نتكلم وياك، وشرف للامارات، اسم الامارات العالي ان شاء الله اللي انت تخوضه لاخوانك الاماراتيين والاماراتيات وجميع العرب. هذا شرف عظيم لنا، وانقل لك تحيات الجميع صراحه. سؤالي انا بما اني طبيب انف واذن وحنجره، my question is do you feel any pressure in the ear while you are in the space there and while you were in the rocket going up in the space? As you know, all of us, when we fly in the airplane, we feel pressure in the ears. Thank you.
شكرا دكتور، ما قصرت، وجزيل الشكر للموجودين وجزيل الشكر للي وصلوا السلام. بالفعل المجال الطبي ربما الناس تفكر فيه من المسلمات، ولكن فعلا لما جت الحاجة أن يكون في طبيب وفي تكون رعاية صحية، على سبيل المثال في وقت كوفيد أو كورونا لجأ الناس للأطباء. وهذا الشيء ربما نحن استشعرناه في وقت سابق. أتذكر في المرحلة الأولى من التجهيز لرحلة زميلي هزاع المنصوري في 2019 كنا في حجر طبي في وقت الناس ما كانت تعرف شو يعني الحجر الطبي. وأستذكر كذلك دور الدكتورة حنان السويدي في رعايته لهزاع المنصوري في الفترة الماضية في الميشن الأولاني، وحاليا نحن في متابعة مستمرة معها في الميشن الثاني. فالحمد لله الرعاية الطبية جزء أساسي من مهامنا الفضائية، بحيث أن نضمن سلامة الرواد بشكل عام. To answer your question, Doctor, yes, ENT is an important thing for us in board the International Space Station, because you know the volume is pressurized, and we have a different pressure sometimes. For example, when we go for EVA, we have to depress and repress again. So we do feel pressure, we do feel the change of pressure sometimes when we equalize, as I mentioned during an EVA, we do have that pressure. We are trained to do a Valsalva maneuver or just swallowing that can help open the ear canal and equalize. But the Valsalva maneuver is also can be done using the jaw or even using a small piece where we can pressurize and blow so that we can equalize the ears. But overall, nothing really bad. Everything is manageable, and the pressure inside the International Space Station and even during the ascent in the rocket is nominal.
السلام عليكم. معك أختك ريم القرق من محمد بن راشد University, and my question is, how do you keep motivated to do physical exercise while on the Space Center, and if there are any benefits to your exercise routine?
Thank you so much. This is a very important question. So during the preparation with the mission, we were told that you'll be training every day. And I thought, wow, this is not possible. But honestly, we do train at least 2.5 hours every day just to keep the muscles intact, and we keep the body mass intact, and just to keep a good health overall. So we do various training. So we have the cycling or the ergometer or the CVIS device that we simulate just cycling. We have a treadmill, and we have a resistive device that is simulating the weight. We use a vacuum cylinder to give us the resistance and train and maintain the muscle mass. So it's really important. And we keep this because when we come back, we need our bodies to carry us again, because in space, we are just floating. We are relaxed. And just like who's like bed resting, or somebody who's after operation and they're lying on bed for a long time, they find difficulty to walk again. So this is multiplied by, like, imagine 6 months of lack of movement without exercise is going to be problematic. So we do exercise every day just to keep ourselves in a good shape.
السلام عليكم. سلطان، وياك أخوك الدكتور مأمون المرزوقي من مستشفى الجليلة. Do astronauts require specific medical training or qualification to effectively address any potential medical issues that may arise in their missions?
Walaikum assalam, Doctor. Yes, thank you so much. This is a very important question. And I did mention that we do appreciate the correlation between medicine and space flights. So it is important to have the proper training to deal with any emergency on board the station. And we work as a crew. We don't have a doctor on board. Sometimes we are lucky, just our expedition, we have Dr. Frank Robio, who's a medical doctor. Yet we are trained as a crew to help each other and coordinate group work to be able to deal with any emergency. We have a full procedure to help an incapacitated crew member. We have a full access to a pharmacy to apply any medication. And we have the support from the ground. And as I mentioned, Dr. Hanan al-Suwaidi is continuously tagging up with us to help us sustain the good health and report any issues. But overall, we are ready to take care of ourselves in case of an emergency.
Hi, Mr. Sultan. My name is Joanne, physiotherapist from Latifa Hospital. My question is, are there any specific medical technologies or advancement that you want to see that being developed to improve the health care for the astronaut during the long duration mission in space?
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you so much for the question. Everything we do here on board the station is for the sake of science. And being here ourselves, we are subjects to multiple studies, and we are showcasing a lot of technologies that are developed to the help and the benefits of humanity. So I had the privilege to work on multiple experiments so far, working on heart tissues, working on biofabrication, working on stem cells as well, and also providing means to manufacture medicine in space. So we're looking towards going back to the moon and going further into space to Mars, for example. So we need the means to be able to biofabricate tissues and biofabricate some medication as well. So all of these are technologies built in space, definitely, but is meant to the help of humanity in the future.
السلام عليكم خويا سلطان وياك ريم دلموت المهيري, a proud member of the Bioacademic Health Corporation, and I am honored today to ask you about what are some of the less expected physiological changes you've experienced, like changes in digestion, sleep patterns, fatigue, motion sickness. Thank you.
Excellent question. Actually, space is harsh. You're just floating when you arrive, and you arrive to space and your vestibular system is shut. So you can be susceptible to motion sickness, disorientation, and because of the fluid shift, you can have various symptoms like congestion or the ear and the pressure, or even spatial awareness differences. So all of these are common symptoms, but we are trained to mitigate these symptoms or effects of microgravity by taking it easy. When we arrive, we tend not to move our heads too fast. We tend to have a lighter a schedule or a lighter work schedule of the day. So within a week, all of these symptoms fade away, and an astronaut can function properly. Sleep is another factor. I remember when I arrived here, we have like the look out of the cupola and seeing 16 sunrises and 16 sunsets. So this can disturb the sleep rhythm. So I found difficulty to sleep in the first few days, and then eventually it became a norm. We run GMT time here on board the station. So when it's hitting 9 o'clock, I know for sure it's bedtime, even if it's sunny outside.
السلام عليكم أخي سلطان، معك توفيق حميد مستشفى دبي قسم الطوارئ. سؤالي هو يعني شو الشيء اللي ممكن تسويه حضرتك بالفضاء لما تتعرض لهذه الأعراض والتغيرات حتى تخفف من حدتها؟ شكرا.
شكرا دكتور. مثل ما ذكرت، في حالات قد تكون تستمر لعدة أسابيع، وفي حالات سواء للوصول للفضاء وحتى بعد النزول من الفضاء، ولكن بشكل عام في إجراءات نحاول أن نخفف من حركة الرأس على أساس نتجاوز الديسورينتيشن أو الموشن سيكنس. وفي بعض الحالات أن يعني محتاجين أربطة لتخفيف الضغط على الرأس. ففي أربطة مثل الإلاستيك ممكن تنحط على القدمين بحيث أنها تساعد من تخفيف الضغط على الرأس بشكل عام بسبب الفلويد شيفت. فهذه بعض الإجراءات اللي ناخذها كرواد فضاء بحيث أن نخفف من أعراض الموشن سيكنس أو السبيس بشكل عام. بالإضافة هناك صيدلية كاملة فيها بعض الأدوية اللي تخفف من الأعراض اللي نواجهها في الفضاء.
السلام عليكم أخ سلطان، أنا دكتورة ركاز بزايد مستشفى حتى. What are some of the key lessons or insights you have gained from space, from your experiences, that you believe it could benefit healthcare practices in medical field and the research also on Earth? مشكور.
Thank you so much for this question. Again, we are testing a lot of technologies here on board the station. I was proud to participate in multiple scientific experiments. Me, myself, I'm a subject. I've been doing experiments on the sleep rhythm, on the cardiovascular and the fluid shift and vision shift and even hearing. Everything is tested on board the station. So we've done this before the flight. We're doing it right now, and we are doing it post-landing. So all of this just to understand the impact of space on our human body. And we have longer duration missions now. We are tending to perform a year in space. This is what my colleagues from Russia and the US are currently doing. They will spend at least 370 days in space, which is a record-breaking in one go. So this is really important just to understand the impact of space. So in the future, we can aim further, going to Mars and the moon, back to the moon.
السلام عليكم أخوي سلطان، معك نايلة ميديكال انترن. سؤالي عن الأبحاث الطبية. ممكن تخبرنا أكثر عن الأبحاث الطبية اللي تشتغلون حاليا عليها في محطة الفضاء الدولية؟ هل ممكن أنك تشارك معنا نتائج هذه الأبحاث؟
بكل تأكيد هناك بعض التجارب الطبية اللي لا زالت شغالة، ومحتاجين وقت العلماء أنهم يدرسون الحالات هذه أكثر من حالة عشان ما يكون فيه بايس معين. فنحن ما نقدر ناخذ سبجكت واحد أو مثلا 5 أشخاص، لا، محتاجين عدد كبير من الناس بحيث أن تكون الدراسة مثبتة علميا. ولكن من الأشياء اللي اشتغلت عليها مؤخرا هو صناعة الأدوية في الفضاء. فتخيل يا أختي أن نروح لرحلة إلى المريخ، فنحن محتاجين على الأقل 6 أشهر لحد ما نوصل، وعدة أشهر لحد ما نسوي العلوم في المريخ، وعدة أشهر لحد ما نرجع إلى الأرض. فهذه محتاجين 2 سنين. فمن الأشياء اللي اشتغلت عليها اللي هي صناعة الأدوية في الفضاء. فهذا راح يساعدنا بحيث أن لو احتجنا تركيب معدلات كيميائية معينة بحيث أن تساعدنا لتصنيع أدوية في الفضاء، لأن راح نكون بعيدين عن الأرض، فمحتاجين التقنية هذه أن تكون فعالة وشغالة بحيث أن نقدم الرعاية الصحية والأدوية المطلوبة للرواد المحتاجين لها.
مرحبا يا أخوي سلطان، معك عامر شريف. It's a privilege and an honor to have you with us today. Thank you very much to give us this opportunity. We're so humbled and honored. And thanks to the Muhammad bin Rashid Space Center. Oh. Thank you so much, Sultan. We cannot tell you how honored we are to have someone who's taken our values to space. You've inspired us. You've inspired not only the health community, the science community, but all of our younger generation. So thank you so much for everything you're doing for science and scientists. Truly appreciate that. And that means a lot, having the MBRE logo in space. Truly appreciate that. All the best and see you soon on Earth, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amir. You've been with us right from the beginning. It's a great honor to be working with you and talking with you today. Again, we are here for the sake of science, for the sake of advancing technology and healthcare for humanity. So this is a great deal for the UAE. It's a great deal for the medical community in the UAE and the world. So we'll keep this going. The first mission was a success. This is the second mission, and hopefully we'll have further missions in space where we can help humanity and represent the UAE in a good way and be a part of the scientific community overall. Thank you so much.
Sultan, now we have reached to the end of the call. Maybe you can show us one last move and maybe a message. Thank you.
It depends what sort of move do you want, Saud. I can do already I'm 3 months in space, so I can do almost everything. I can do a flip, like upside down, or anything, anything you guys are curious to see. So hopefully this is not boring for you. I know it's been a while since we did this, but anyway, yeah, it's a great honor to be talking to you today, and hopefully we can see you soon. مع السلامة.